not the plan, just the report. I have it on clipboard, I think, there for you.
You did, that's last, what we included.
Yes, that's what needs to be turned in tomorrow, and then, you will approve the plan for this coming year.
Right, okay. Okay,
You don't have to hold to it, but that's your intentions.
okay. Somebody send that down for everybody to sign, so we're all sure to get ready. Ready to move on then?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, we are. Dr. Lusk, you ready?
Yes, sir. Good evening. So we've got, an eSplost bid here that, asking for, your approval on. This is for the Boynton Elementary, Phase 1. This is something that we've talked about in eSplost, now with the CCA up and running and, our LFO theater project coming to an end soon as well. It's time to look toward Phase 1. This will include an addition of about 12 classrooms and then roof work for the portion of the building that will remain, cafeteria, gym, that hallway there. And we put that out for bid for a construction manager there. And we had two submit their bids. Mr. Boaz, Mr. Carter, and I looked over those bids, and we would like to recommend EMJ Construction be the construction manager for the Boynton Elementary School Phase 1 project. And you want to scroll down, Becky, there's a copy of the scorecard there, and then here is a picture of where the addition will be placed, along with the current school. And then if you scroll down one more time there, please, Ms. Purcell, there's kind of a rendering of what it would look like there. And of course, EMJ has done several of our projects.
So, scroll back up to that.
And once again, we've allocated about $6 million for this phase here.
There's remaining East Wash funds to cover that.
Correct.
I can't remember, the portion of the building where the current entrance is and, the offices and that sort of thing. All that will be eventually torn down.
Yes, sir, that's correct, that's correct. So where you kind of see the front entrance where you're talking about now, you're exactly right. The new line becomes more of where the blue addition is now, and kind of the, if I may, just, so we're gonna kind of go from right here being the starting to right here being the starting point. And so all that will become parking and things like that. We'll open that up, and then of course our traffic circle will be extended all the way around out here so that we have more of that flow and getting them off the road. Yes, sir.
How much of the existing building will remain?
So the part that we talked about, with cafeteria and gym is this portion here, so that will remain there. But everything past that
And,
is gonna be
park
new
over to the
construction.
left will be
So,
Is the blue two-story?
it is,
Okay, that's what I thought. I
Yes, ma'am.
remember that, okay.
that's right.
So
That-
there's enough room in that blue to house the students till we get everything done? or-
Well, there'll be enough room in the blue with 12 classrooms to help with the overcrowding, some of those older
Some of-
rooms
okay.
getting into newer rooms.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
correct. Overcrowding is not the correct term there, but getting them into the newer updated classrooms, that's correct.
Did y'all ever look to see how many phases that the existing building represents?
No, sir, I know it's in, my portal that I can go into, the Magado, and look at, but you're right, there are several different, that spans multiple decades, obviously, yes.
A lot of, yeah, I mean, like, better than half a century.
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
And that's why the existing part that will remain needs roof work and things like that, yes, sir.
So anybody have any other questions or anything? This is
It is, it really is.
Time?
It really is. And I know Ms. Scott's excited. Mr. Nix had a chance to talk with her today. She's very excited about it. Would be here, but they have open house tonight and all that, so, but she's very, very excited about it as
And what
well.
about their playground, what will they do with that?
So the playground, the existing one right there, we will look at moving into more, because that one is over a current small playground right there. And so what we'll do is we're talking to the architect about going ahead and moving that to anticipating where the permanent place would be, so that when we get into phase two, we're not moving any, yes, ma'am. Yeah, trying to have some foresight on that.
Go back into the
Yes,
ball
yes,
field,
yes, sir.
and that'll be one larger playground to.
It'll be, the ball field will be kind of a couple different playgrounds for different grades, but that will be kind of the hub for playground area, yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
there anything salvageable from Boynton Bay?
The Barnacle Bay,
Barnacle Bay.
I don't think so, but that is something we'll.
It's a great fundraiser.
Yeah, yeah.
This piece of wood came from Barnacle Bay.
Correct, yeah, there's, yeah, that one's gonna be tough to part with, but, that's something that Ray and I will take a look at, yes, sir.
Yeah, but when it was built, it was the state of the art.
It's a big deal, it's a big
It was.
deal, it was,
It was all
yes.
constructed once in a day, a
Yeah.
rainy day.
Mhm.
Did you pitch in and we
No,
were there?
Mhm. Yeah. Ernie tells me all the time, Mr.
So
Ellis.
it's amazing, they said it couldn't be accomplished, and there's no way for that. Lo and behold, it was.
HGTV would've been proud to be out there and film that for sure. Yes, sir.
Is Boynton the oldest elementary school, or where does it fall in line with the others?
You know, I don't think it's the oldest, I think West Side and Cloud Springs are older, but it's right there in that timeline of probably being third oldest, yes, sir.
This was probably an elementary school, probably an all grade school 100 years ago.
Yes.
I mean, literally.
Meredith Sis shared a good story with me that I'll share with you about her when she was a third grader here. It was kind of cool to hear, so.
So, okay, I guess enough of that.
Yeah, we'll stop reminiscing, but,
And that's
anyway,
like-
very
when did you
excited
say
about
it's
it.
gonna start?
Well, we're hoping that we can start moving some things around and get it going as early as January or February
Okay.
of 24. We'll add a year to it, so, that way, it's not just some January, it is
So,
of 24.
talked about the start date, is there a guess?
This edition right here, looking at 8 to 9 months, something like that. So relatively quicker, provided the soil's great, all those things that, we sometimes can't see from the surface, but not an extremely long project.
Demolition then would be sometime, planned sometime in the future for the front.
Correct, yes, sir.
All right, everybody, good?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah, thank you.
43, Director Lester. Got capital outlay.
Yeah, so this is something here that you guys have approved in the past. It's something that I've worked with Mr. Suits on, and you guys have done this in the past, but it just goes through. This allows us, if we make this improvement application, to get some money that the state has allocated for this project back. They deemed this as something that is necessary, and provided that the budget is there when it comes time to approve it, then the state will give us 100% of that amount. It could be anywhere from 40 to 100% based on what the budget looks like. But this is for the modifications that we plan to do at Boynton Elementary. We did something similar for the LMS West Side and Cloud Springs project, if you remember that. That's probably the most recent similar that we've done for facility improvement application. And that comes from the state there. And that just talks about, hey, this is what we're doing, and the state agrees to give us this amount of money back if we complete the project. Obviously, it'll be just a percentage, it won't be for the full, but as we know, every little bit helps.
Gotta get any questions?
Okay, yeah.
Director of Finance?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, we are. Director Carter had an emergency, a family issue, and so I have asked Ms. Trish to step in, and she will be pinch hitting for him, and she's done an amazing job.
Oh, thank you. I'm no Austin Carter, but I'll do my best. So for the general fund balance sheet, as of July 31st, 2023, we have total assets of $14,720,687. Fund balance total of $7,556,260, and total liabilities and fund balance of $14,720,687. For the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance, we have total revenues and other sources of $1,103,831. Total expenditures and other uses of $1,951,037. And the, for a fund balance total of $7,556,260. And I do wanna say one thing here, and I'm sure Director Carter would point it out, is that our fund balance is a little bit deflated here because of a couple of different factors. Where we are right now in the year-end close process, while we're closing out the books for FY23, there are some federal receivables that we have not posted, for some of our federal grants. So this number's gonna look better at the end of September, once we complete that year-end close process, and that should take place about the middle of this month. So for our eSPLOS reporting, for capital project funds balance sheet,
One moment, please. Yes, it happens to technology too.
no worries. Okay, so for the capital, projects fund balance sheet, we show total assets of $28,092,442. Total liabilities, $5,073,106, for a fund balance of $23,019,336. For the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance, total revenues and other sources, $1,442,827. Total expenditures and other uses, $3,448,603, for a fund balance of $23,019,336. And lastly, for debt service balance sheet, we have, total assets and fund balance of $29,514,000. Total revenues on the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance. We have total revenues and other sources of $1,436,424. Total expenditures and other uses of $10,072,339, for a fund balance of $29,514.
Any questions for Ms. Ray?
Questions, anybody?
No.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ray.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate you being here tonight.
E-Splosh bids number 9.
Yes, the last
Cool.
one.
So let's pull that one out, I think, and then the others, it's okay with everybody, we'll use it consent agenda. Okay, your recommendation?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I recommend the board approve action item 1, the July financial report. Action item 2, the July E-Splosh report. Item 3, the human resource recommendations. G4, the minutes from August 1st, and budget hearing 3, and the, August 17th called meeting. G5, field trip requests. Action item 6, CCA fundraisers. G7, the Board of Education's training plan. And G8, the FY25 capital outlay projects application.
Is there a motion to accept recommendations? Second, discussion? Hearing none, those in favor? It's carried unanimously.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, and I also recommend the board approve action item G9, the E-Splosh bid for a construction manager for phase 1 of the Boynton project.
Got a motion? Second? Discussion? Those in favor? Carries unanimously. All passes. We do not need to have an executive session, right?
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
So I believe we're ready to adjourn. Is there a motion? Second? Those in favor?